Yeah, welcome to another episode of Edtv, man. If you press play on this video, hopefully you subscribe, comment, like, share the damn video, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload. It'll be nice. So let me get this out the way first before I get into the video. If you're going to steal my thumbnails, if you're going to, copy some of the things I say line for line, at least show some damn respect, man, and give the shout out and like the video or comments. That'd be nice too. Damn. But let's get into it. So, word is that LeBron had wanted to be extended right before he picked up his player option, man. And the Lakers absolutely said no.
You're fired!
So for the people that actually think it's a game, it's not a game because they want him out of here. The new owners have seen how much money they lost, how the organization has been handled from Rob Pelinka, fire Rob. They don't want Rob no more. Rob's not doing the right things to make sure they got the right pieces around LeBron. That is a lie. Since Rob has been there, since LeBron has came over there to that team, the roster has changed every single year. I don't know if they're not paying these players or however that they're doing it to where they bring them over for a year and then they get rid of them. They seen the mess. They probably walked into the office, Mark Salters or Mark Walters, whatever his last name is, walked into the office, asked Jeannie, asked Rob Pelinka, let me see the books. Let me see what has been going on. And let me see how I can fix this organization. Where Luka came into play. All right, well, they were plotting and cooking this up. And now they've made the transition. This is Luka's team. It's not LeBron's no more. So let's go from here. Let this be the first step in the right direction to where we can fix this damn organization, being that y'all have allowed this dude to come over here and turn it upside down, being that it's such a storied franchise next to the Boston Celtics. He went in there, was expecting to retire from the Lakers. Lakers said, no, we're not even going to do it.
You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you.
Basically. So they're looking at it as, all right, dude, you done came in here. You haven't realized that you're 40, 41 years old. There's nothing else that we can do for you. When we was giving it to you, giving you all of whatever that you was asking for, you still weren't delivering for the organization. You had a spark when you started, but now you're just garbage. Quoted by Jay-Z. So he doesn't know when to say, all right, this is it for me. I've got to retire. The league is getting younger. I'm getting older. It's time to step away. But him believing or still thinking, oh, I'm LeBron James. Every team's going to want me. No, that's not the case no more. People see the damage. The owners see the damage. And I'm pretty sure him, Mark Walters, JJ Redick, and Luka all have a sit down, especially with Jeannie Buss and the rest of the organization, and said, this is what's been going on. And the big dog that bought the team last year said, all right, cool. This is what we about to do. And deliver the message. And he probably reached out and said, hey, can you guys extend me? I'm willing to stay a Laker and be more productive. Can y'all extend me for 1 or 2 more years? And they said, no. They hit LeBron with so what you about to do? They hit him with that. And his ego was broke. That's why he opted out and picked up that $52.3 million player option. Because he knows. He tried his hand, and that's it. You're not young LeBron no more. You're 40, 41. There's nothing else that we can do for you. We can't build around you. You're getting older, but then you also got stupid networks like ESPN saying he's still the eighth best player in the upcoming season. He's one of the players to look forward to. How? When you got all of these other guys, these younger, talented guys, more talented, more durable, more skilled guys than you. You can't be number 8. But we already know what ESPN does when it comes to everything LeBron. When it comes to ESPN, they're gonna boost him and try to keep his value up. But everybody sees it. But that's what they're paid to do. They're paid to lie. It's more of a political network now. More like what's that? MSNBC. ESPN has no integrity anymore. I'm sure that Rob Pelinka was in on this. The whole little thing with the Luka, him sitting down with Nico Harrison and discussing it, because they already know. He's seen it coming down the pipeline. He's going to keep his job. All right, LeBron, I'm going to keep my job. You and your fans and trash me. We're going to get you up out of here. And that's the mind of a thinking guy to say, are you going to go under the bus before me? Your people tried to get me fired. So no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you one up. I'm going to try to get you out of here. We're not going to extend you. You're going to play for us one more year. If you don't decide to retire a Laker, then you're out of here. Simple and plain. But to all the stupid people out there, the idiots, the people that are looking for constant clickbait, the Dallas Mavericks is not going to sign this dude. They're not going to put him back on the team with D'Lo and Anthony Davis. So shut up, stop telling lies to YouTube, and stop making up shit. Because I believe me, myself, nobody wants this guy. Nobody. I made a video about this with him not having no trade value. Another video where another channel have stole my damn thumbnail and then he blocked me after I confronted him. All right, but that's another topic for another day. So when you get these guys making up these assumptions like he still has some type of value, he doesn't. He has no type of value. He wore down his value after that bubble ring. The constant first round exits, the constant media whorish-ish that him and Clutch Sports do. Don't nobody want that in their organizations. Everybody else has a built team already. You had the Cavs. They got a built team. You had the Dallas Mavericks. They made moves and built their team. They even just signed Dennis Smith Jr. They're not playing. The Dallas Mavericks are trying to win next year, and it doesn't involve LeBron James the year after that. Kyrie signed his extension. They're going to offer Anthony Davis an extension. They're going to offer Klay Thompson an extension. There's nothing that they want to do with this dude. They're banking on the New York Knicks holding their core together, signing Jordan Clarkson, with Jalen Brunson, with Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby got a $238 million 4-year contract. What the hell do they want with a 41-year-old man? What? What possibly could they want? The Cleveland Cavaliers, he's burnt that bridge. He can't go back. He can't go back to Cleveland. One of the only superstars that started with a franchise, they can't go back. They can't go home. LeBron doesn't. Look, LeBron's that old guy outside the club still trying to holler at the young girls until some young YN pulls up on him and threatens him, and then he wants to go home. That's who LeBron is. He doesn't want to give it up. For whatever reason, I don't think he can retire right now. He owes somebody some type of something to where he can't retire. That's what I believe. That's just me. I could be wrong, but you look at somebody that doesn't want to walk away peacefully after saying that they have nothing else to prove. Yeah, there's something chained to why he wants to keep playing. But again, that's another topic for another day. So when you heard this, was it hard to believe? When I heard it, it wasn't hard to believe for me. They're not going to extend you. They want you gone. They seen what you did to the organization over all of these years. One championship out of 8 years? You think they're going to extend you for another 2? Being that they got a new face and seeing sometimes that the team plays better with you without you on the floor. They're paying attention to these things, LeBron. They are. Because I even see it. And what's crazy, I don't mean to bring this up, but being that I'm a gamer in a sense, when I play online and somebody picks the Lakers, they take LeBron out. They leave him out for a quarter or two, and then the team and Luka, the team around him, they end up doing damage. I'm sorry to bring it up, but it is what it is. Same thing. If they take LeBron off the floor in real life and let them play with Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Jordan Goodwin, if he's still there, Jared Vanderbilt, he's still going to be there. But whatever the other moving pieces that they got on their team, the team looks better. They look more comfortable. Why? Because they're not being held and pinned in a corner like they would do playing with this guy. But it's no surprise. No, you can't have an extension. Take your money and get off our team next year. Basically, that's what he was told, in other words. Probably wouldn't put blatant like that, but it was put like that in a much more nicer way. But I digress. But if you made it to the end of this video, hopefully you subscribe, comment, like, share the damn video, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload it to be nice. See if there's anybody else out there that thinks like us as in me and you. And with that being said, good day.